Counting music for dance is not just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a much more complex and nuanced skill that even really experienced dancers have a hard time with.
But don't worry, in this video, we're gonna help you break down different sounds and layers in music, so you can finally start choreographing to that super intricate SoundCloud remix of a remix of a remix.
Let's start with the basics. Clay, pick one arm motion. Keep it really simple. Cool. We're gonna keep doing this to the beat of the song. Hit it. Hear that steady sound? Tap with us. Okay, now let's put numbers to those beats. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So the song goes from just having these steady boom, boom, boom sounds, and it introduces a new one that kind of sounds like finger snapping, and we're gonna say ka to notate that. And that happens on every 2, 4, 6, 8. So this time when we count it, instead of saying those even numbers, we're gonna replace it with ka. Ready? Hit it.
Is I need you close, and I'ma scream and shout for what
1,
I
ka,
am.
3,
Passionate, but
ka,
I don't give
5,
no
ka,
fucks. I
7,
admit that
ka,
I'm a little
1,
messed
ka,
up, but I can handle
ka,
when I'm all dressed
ka,
up. I'm obsessive
ka.
and I love to hunt.
All right, that was step 1 to counting music like a dancer. Great job. All right, now let's look at another song.
Who you a fool for this?
Oh Lord, Jesse made another one.
Huh? Packing the mail, it's gone. She like I smell cologne. Yeah, I just signed a deal, I'm on. Yeah.
Clay, did you hear that loud noise that happens on the 1 and the 5?
Yeah, it's that bass. It goes boom.
Well, I want you to do something for me. I want you to hit the whoa every time you hear it on the 1 and the 5.
Jesse, I don't really want to hit the whoa.
You're just like, you're
I think
so
the
good
whoa
at
is
it.
silly.
5, 6, 7,
I just
8.
don't.
Huh? Packing the mail, it's gone. She like I smell cologne. Yeah, I just signed a deal, I'm on. Yeah. I go where I want, good. Play if you want, let's do it. I'm a young CEO, sure. Yeah.
Counts sort of map out a song for you. So when I'm dancing, counts help me recognize patterns so that I can predict what sounds are coming up in the song.
Another interesting lesson to note here is that this isn't the only way to count the song. Let's try counting it twice as fast. Ready?
Who you a fool for this?
1, 2, 3,
Oh
4,
Lord, Jesse
5,
made
6,
another
7,
one.
8. 1,
Huh?
2, 3,
Packing the mail, it's gone.
6,
She like
7,
I smell
1,
cologne.
2,
Yeah, I just signed a deal, I'm on.
6, 7,
Yeah.
The whoa happens on the 1 now, not the 1 and 5.
I'm a young CEO,
5,
sure.
6,
Yeah.
7, 8. Whoa, 2,
The first
3,
nigga
4,
playing my body
5,
in
6,
it. I
7,
just check my
8.
balance, I probably.
This is why sometimes when I ask people, how many 8 counts is your piece? They say 4 or 8, depending on how you count it. All right, now let's break it down even more.
These are half counts. They divide each of the whole counts in half. This is represented by the word and. So I would say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so on and so forth. And these are called quarter counts because you guessed it, they divide the whole counts into fourths. This is represented by E and A. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4. We say this because quarter counts happen so quickly, so the words E and A just sort of roll off the tongue.
We're gonna use these whole, half, and quarter counts in our next challenge really quick. So it's gonna go 5, 6, 7, and 8 E and. What I'm gonna do is count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you guys are gonna count with us when we do 5, 6, 7, and 8 E and. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 E and.
It ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. Tell your
Try it with the
man,
music.
pipe up, nigga, pipe up. Hey,
1,
hands from the
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 E and. Not so bad, right? Okay, the next one is a mega challenge. We're gonna be breaking down a song called Hipster Girl by Sango. But instead of counting by whole counts or quarter counts, we're actually gonna break it down layer by layer in the music. So let's just start by hearing it out and finding where the beat is. You hear that sound? It's kind of like an open hi-hat. It goes on every whole count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Next sound, the hi-hats. They sound like this. And it's a lot more delicate of a sound, so let's just use our fingers to go tss. You're gonna hear 3 really quick hi-hats at the end of the 8 count where the counts are 80 and. Tss. Okay, let's hear it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's skips this 8 count and then starts at the next one again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the fun starts, the basses. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this one took me a minute to figure out. I basically had to draw out the full 8 count and listen to the song and sort of visualize when the basses were firing. So what I'm gonna do is have Clay count out that 8 count, and I'm gonna be the bass that's showing you guys where it's happening. Ready?
5, 6, 7, 8.
1 and
2, 3,
4
4
and
5,
6,
6, 7, 8.
1 and
2, 3,
4 and
5,
6,
6, 7, 8.
Now let's do it with the music. 5, 6, 7.
I'll take the time to learn to love.
1 and 4 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 4 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 4 and 6, 7, 8. When you're dancing, you're not just dancing to the whole counts or just the triple hi-hats, because that would be boring and repetitive. You want to mix it up.
Yeah, choose or combine different layers so that you can really showcase your musicality. I mean, this isn't something that most people get right away. You guys saw me when I was struggling to figure out these counts. Adding lyrics gets a little bit tricky because singers don't necessarily follow strict counts. But I like to visualize the melody sort of weaving in and out of the other sounds.
So what I like to do is use the basses and the other sounds in the music to mark where the lyrics are starting. For example, in this part of the song, it sounds like he says the word take on the 1, or that boom boom, the 1 and. Let's hear it out. 5, 6, 7.
I'll take the time to learn to love. And I know we could be.
You know, it actually took me a really long time to develop the ability to actually count. But my advice to you guys is to listen to a lot of different types of music and actively try to break down the counts.
So use these brain exercises when you're choreographing or teaching or learning or freestyling. But if you want to put your moves where your mouth is, then sign up for Steezy Studio and take our new rhythm and musicality classes. My class is a very easy follow along that helps you stay on rhythm by teaching you 5 different count patterns that isolate different layers in the song.
My class is a little bit more musicality based, where we're following a more interesting pattern song, but using a little simple storyline with fun moves to really accentuate the special beats in there. You can take both of these classes on Steezy Studio.
And if you're a dancer that has your own tips and tricks for counting music, then please leave a comment below and share it with the community so we can all help each other out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the videos that we come out with every single week.
5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? You!
For subscribing and leaving a comment.
You're so beautiful, and I love you.
Aww. A lot of people say, I love Clay in the comments.
Leave a comment if you love Clay.
No!